It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Magic in Orlando. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. Curry gets the bucket. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Thompson for three. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. No good from Durant. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson misses.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers.
And he can't hit the second. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That is good. Now here's Westbrook. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. He kicks it to Adams. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors leading by 3. From deep three-point range, and it's Durant with the rebound.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And he gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Drive by Adams. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry kicks to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Here's Ibaka. Again, the Thunder score. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And Curry has it in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Durant the pass to Westbrook. Green with the block. Durant against Thompson, and there's the feed to Curry. Fires at the elbow. Cannot hit. Westbrook with the nice D there.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. Roberson gets the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. So here's Westbrook. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Adams. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Ibaka with the screen on Green. Durant in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And this game is tied up now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Another miss by Curry.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Now here's Westbrook. Last time out he had 44 points. And Durant gets it to go.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Here's Spates. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Spates has got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to New Orleans.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots. Oh! And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Adams, again, the Thunder score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Green dishes to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
Oklahoma City trailing. Waiters with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the rejection by Iguodala puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively. Big-time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. A minute 50 left in the first. Pass to Waiters. Stolen by Barbosa. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Oh. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
For 3, Barbosa. And Cantor pulls it down. Iguodala kicks to Rush. The shot by Spates, nobody around. Off target from outside. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Oh, and the jam by Waiters. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Now, here's Westbrook, guarded closely. Stolen. Livingston passes to Spates. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Collison dishes to Waiters. Pulls from the top of the key. Cantor inside. Spates on him. Cantor's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Spates. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors lead by 5. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow. And
I think it's another level I can go to.
well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' foul.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke.
And Singler kicks to Ibaka.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Payne, and it's sent back by Bogut. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. That's short off the rim. Now here's Payne, guarded by Kerr. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Singler sets the screen for Payne. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Morrow to stop the run. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 9. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Payne kicks to Singler. Pass to Morrow for 3. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Payne, guarded by Kerr. Tries from 10, and it's blocked by Curry. They recover it. Shot's good by Ibaka. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Thompson for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 19 points for Klay Thompson.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Ibaka with the ball. Now Green defending. Ibaka against Green. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Here's Morrow. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Thunder trailing by 12. And it's Zingler in the corner. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Nice shot by Zingler. The Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 20 points for Steph Curry.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
On the wing, Zingler. He's covered by Thompson. Payne can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Foy comes in for Payne. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Talking about Randy Foye last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Steven Adams, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Zingler. It's Bogut with the drive. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. And Foy kicks to Ibaka. Feeds to Robertson. Clock at 6. Kanter with a screen on Curry. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Kanter. Can't hit from in close. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant's checked in for Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Randy Foye. Waiters gets a wide-open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Now Thompson, 23 points in the game. Golden State moving it around. Spates, and he hits the jumper for 2. Spates has got 9. And so here is Oklahoma City, down by 12. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Cantor. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. 13 points for Andre Iguodala. Outside Durant. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Livingston. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 11. To the middle. And the rejection by Iguodala. And they get it back. Cantor's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Barbosa passes to Spates. Drills the three-pointer. Spates has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Nick Collison's checked in for Roberson. Westbrook, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
To the middle. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Collison.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
The lead now cut to single digits. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Offline with his three. And that does it for the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you guys really turned it on in that second quarter. What was the difference?
Push the tempo.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far? And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Westbrook drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Durant, and he can't bank that one in. Curry against Westbrook. Outside Curry. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 23.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Roberson dishes to Adams. 90 seconds now into the second half. Great D that time from Green.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Westbrook, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
On its way from Curry for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Roberson the pass to Ibaka. Down low, here's Durant, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Durant in the corner. All sorts of time. Again, Durant missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Westbrook throws it down.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Curry with the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the past, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive plays.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Westbrook, and he jams it with authority.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Thunder trailing by 12. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. The dish to Bogut. Out to the wing. From past the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bogut. Curry's got 38 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Warriors leading by 15. Leans from outside. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Ibaka, no luck. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Dishes to Durant. Misses off the left iron.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
They grab their own miss. Picked away. Here's Roberson, and the layup's good off the glass. Roberson's got 6.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Curry outside. The shot no good. Westbrook with the nice D there.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Adams, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Westbrook. They get it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 25 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Roberson. Waiters passes to Ibaka. And here's Foy. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The shot's good from Kanter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Payne, he's checked in from Oklahoma City.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Greg, I love the fact there's no quit in them. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there, and he makes the first but misses the second. Warriors leading by 8. From the arc. No good from Spates. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Waiters dishes to Payne. Here's Collison. The baseline jumper goes down.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
To the paint. Iguodala with the steal. To the inside. Here's Livingston. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Waiters on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Waiters got 11 points.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Here's Iguodala, and he makes good on the layup.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. Iguodala outside. Rush outside. It's hauled in by Collison.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
There's a screen by Kanter. Payne kicks to Waiters. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown, and that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And he gets it to go. That's 28 points for Iguodala.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Inside, it's tipped from the corner. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Here's Cantor to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. The Thunder have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. So we can't get either to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Warriors leading by 16. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes and at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. That free throw, no good. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the 2nd youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Baseline J on the way. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 42 in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. He feeds it to Robertson. It's Durant on the wing. They grab their own miss. Here's Adams. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Here's Curry. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And Durant, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And even 3-on-3 break. Lets a floater go. Westbrook, no good.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Thunder trailing by 15. There's the pass to Roberson. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Nice open look, but it's no good. Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now, but they recover it. The second chance effort, and Green with the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now a timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Back to Curry. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Roberson the pass to Durant. Kicks it to Ibaka. The tray. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson inside the line. And the Warriors miss again. They're trailing by 13. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Roberson. And Thompson sends it back. Right side Curry. Shoots from 12. Good. Curry's got 44.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Serge Ibaka.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
That is good. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 14-point game. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Down low. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's sent back by Spates. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes got the ball. Thompson from long range. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook drives in. Good. Westbrook's got 15 points in just the second half.
Let's go. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
It's Curry outside. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
To the paint, here's Spates. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Spates. 8 rebounds, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him. You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
Westbrook against Curry. The feed to space. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Green. Thompson from long range. And that one's good. Thompson's got 28.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The shot by Curry, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. And Waiters kicks to Durant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 25.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Thompson in the corner. Puts one up from 19. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Curry dishes to Spates. Golden State moving it around. The drive by Thompson. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 51.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Green. On its way from Curry for 2. And that misses badly. Air ball. Thunder trailing by 10. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Tries from 10. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist from Ibaka. And that's now 19 points for Dion Waiters. Warriors shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the 4th. Curry against Westbrook. The shot by Curry, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Westbrook passes to Adams. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Curry. He kicks it to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And then Waiters with the jam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2 as they get Russell Westbrook.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 11 rebounds, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Here is Durant on the inbound. Offensive rebound. 1:14 left in the fourth. Curry attacking. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Curry's got 55.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Cannot hit. And the Thunder going the other way now. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. Green with the block. From deep three-point range, Curry's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ibaka sets the pick for Waiters. Down low, and Ibaka kicks to Adams. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right side Curry. That one's good from the corner. Curry's got 57 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Here's Payne. No good on the quick three. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,